It's like rain on your wedding day. What is it? It's that free ride that you already take. It's a goodbye.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bubblegum Reviews. My name is Steve, and today's review will be on the movie here not next to me. Actually, I don't have the case for it, but it's The Internship with Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson, Will Ferrell, and John Goodman. Anyways, this is I want to say third time watch for me. I've seen this movie most recently. It was quite a while ago. But anyways, I watched it a few months ago, and with what I was going through in my life and everything, this movie just kind of seemed to hit the spot for me. It really did, and I'm not going to lie. By any means, is this movie good? No. It's not a good movie. If it wasn't for the current state I was in, I probably would have gave it a lot lower score. But I will say Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson have always been a really good pairing. Those two are really good together. Like, they mesh really well. They did good in this. This overall was definitely not their best movie. Obviously not. Wedding Crashers is better. So many of them. But anyways, yeah, so let me go ahead and kind of dive right in. What else? So one of my favorite scenes in this movie was when Owen Wilson said, "What the shit?" to Vince Vaughn when he was talking about getting like double fun or whatever. I think that's the part with Rob Riggle, or yeah, that's that part. But anyways, that was probably the funniest scene in it. Not a whole lot of funny scenes. There was one of the best scenes in this movie was when they sold the guy on the pizza sale. They were like sitting there just talking to this guy, telling him such and such, and then they sold, and then they get back and they just make it at the end of at the nick of time. And yeah, that whole scene, that was really good. Other than that, there wasn't a whole bunch to get excited about. This movie overall, like I said, is not a great movie. It just hit the spot at the time I watched it. But if it wasn't for that, it would have got a lower score. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get right into who the director is. Is Sean Levy, who also did the Night at the Museum movies, which I'm a fan of. Those are really fun. That'd be like the coolest job ever if that was actually to happen. I'm sure a lot of people kind of thought that, man, this job would be so much more fun if that happened. But obviously a lot more chaotic. He also did Real Steel with Hugh Jackman. That's actually a really, really fun watch. And Date Night, Steve Carell and Tina Fey. I can't stand her. Anyways, IMDb gave this a 6.3 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 35%. There was no dog bones because this was 2013. I gave it a 6 out of 10. So, I mean, I'm in the realm of IMDb. But, yeah, if like what I was saying, I probably would have gave it a 4 or so. But anyways, 6 out of 10 is the final score, and I'm sticking with it. The start of the movie, man, that whole sitting there, they're driving a convertible like Chrysler, and they're listening to, what is it, Alanis Morissette or something like that. Like, what? This is so funny. These two are just, they're too much. But yeah, that whole scene, just when they take the kids to the club and get them wasted, that was actually pretty good. So there's some fun stuff. I'm trying to, it was like I said, this was like 4 or 5 months ago I watched it. I'm just trying to kind of put my thoughts together, remember the stuff. And yeah, there's stuff that comes to mind. You're like, oh, it was pretty good. That was funny. The competition that they had with the other, yeah, that was a good one too. So there was good stuff in it. Anyways, box office a 93.5. That almost made 100 million. I know this movie was supposed to be a huge bomb from what I recall. I mean, Rotten Tomatoes 35%. Budget 58, so it made 35.5. Not bad. I mean, I almost could have seen this movie just because of how I felt like other people felt about it. Been in the negative in the box office. So that, to me, that's good. The interesting fact in this one is so there was actually 100 Google employees who were extras in this movie. And the other little spoiler is Sean Levy was in the film. He was the shusher. That's all. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'll just say that. If it spoiled it, sorry. But anyways, that's it for that. Up next, obviously, is what you see here, Lord of War. I'm actually watching that tonight, so that'll probably be out here in the next day or two. But yeah, that's this movie is actually not half bad. If you take out one of the people that's actually in it, they miscast somebody. But we'll get to that when we get to that. That's it for tonight. You guys have a good day. Like and subscribe. Check out my letterbox. Check out my eBay. That is all. I will see you guys next time.
What, 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 what,